This is the new Reolink camera with built-in lights, which is designed to be placed above a garage or even on the front of any house. When a person or a car approaches, the lights turn on automatically. It's waterproof and it's top. Super easy to install and can be used with the Home Hub Pro, which allows us to centralize up to 24 cameras and record all the data on a hard drive up to 16 terabytes, and we can watch the videos on any display or TV, in addition of course to the mobile app that's always with us. It's called the Reolink Elite Floodlight, and inside the package it comes the camera set with the lights and all the accessories that we need to install. Here I already have one floodlight on each side of the garage and a surveillance camera, and I even thought about placing the Reolink Elite Floodlight in the center of the garage, but since I already have the electrical installation on both sides, I ended up deciding to place it on the left side. So I just removed the floodlight that I had and I made the markings for the Reolink camera. It's really easy, the mount already comes with a level, so this was really awesome. After making the marks, I just used the drill with a bit, and 3 holes later just placing the mount and screwing it in. Really easy. Then we just need to connect the 3 wires, phase, neutral and ground. Placing the camera and screwing it in, and even comes with the little white rubber protections to hide the screws right over here, which was a detail that I really enjoyed. But that's it. Literally 5 minutes was more or less the time that I took to install this camera. And one thing that was a first to me, at least on surveillance cameras, is that in terms of the wiring, I just need to connect directly to the AC. We will not need any power supply, anything, just directly to the AC, phase, neutral and ground, and that is it. Simple and easy as this. Then we just need to adjust the camera, lower, upper, move to the right or to the left, which doesn't do much difference because it has such a wide angle. It will be able to record 180 degrees, so it's difficult not to catch anything. And once we have adjusted, just open the Reolink app, and on it we can use the camera by its own, and that's how I initially set it up. And we can add a micro SD card so that we can record the footage, or if we already have the Home Hub Pro like I do, then we will be able to add it. Now, if we don't have the Home Hub Pro, one of the cool things on Reolink is that I can decide on have this camera right now, I can add another camera later on, and then another one and another, and past 6 months or 1 year, something like that, if I decide that I want to centralize all the cameras, I just need to add one Home Hub Pro, which is somewhere right at the back, doing all the recordings, and the Home Hub Pro will centralize all my cameras. And this is really cool. It's fantastic because I don't need to compromise with initially getting a full-fledged security system or surveillance system. I can, according to my budget and according to my needs, grow and then decide if I want to centralize them all or not. If you haven't watched the video about the Home Hub Pro, I will leave a link down below, because one of the great things is that it's not limited by the Wi-Fi range, which is awesome. I just need to connect the Home Hub Pro to my home network, and then any device that it's connected to my network, it doesn't matter where on the house, just connect to one of my access points or routers, it will get it. So really cool. This camera is really similar to the Reolink Argus 4 Pro, which we have seen here on the channel. It has these 2 lenses and it makes a panoramic image of 180 degrees with 4K resolution. The image quality is really awesome during the day, and even during the night has a awesome image quality. And when we get closer, the lights will turn on. The image has a different format from what we are used to. It's really wide, it's a panoramic image, and in my case here, since it captures part of my neighbor's house, I did place a privacy filter and adjust it really easy so that I can only capture what I want. In this particular case, I adjust so that I capture only to my street gate, and that is it. Now, if we watch on a regular TV through the Home Hub Pro that we have connected, then we will see those black bars like we were on the cinema, but that's the advantage of having such a wide image. Now, the light is really strong. It has 3 3,000 lumens. And honestly, when I took it out of the package without reading these specifications, I never thought that these lights would be stronger than the floodlights that I do have at the front. Of course, we can have stronger floodlights, but these 3,000 lumens, it is a lot. It does get all my front yard. Only when we reach to the street gate it gets a bit darker, but when we are close it really gets on our face. So we will be able to adjust the brightness, and probably in some situations we want to do that because it will get on our eyes. The app we already know well, it's the Reolink app. We can manage the cameras we have in our account, and this one I did add to the Home Hub Pro. So at this moment it's recording 24/7. But if we take a look at the icons, we can see that it will distinguish movements of objects, of people, animals and vehicles. And we can activate the notifications to receive them all, or we can select which ones we want to receive. So for example, for me makes more sense when a vehicle comes, car or bike, and when a person is detected. And I can even select to detect only this area here, so I don't receive any notifications of people that passes by on the street, which it will capture and it will send the notification. So I just need to select this zone here, which is the indoor, and in that way I will receive only notifications that are important, and this is really cool. We also have the option to hide areas that belong to neighbors or even public areas through those masks, which is really easy. Choose whether we want to record audio or not, whether we want the lights to turn on automatically when there's no movement, and all the other options that we already know from Reolink cameras. This is a camera designed to be placed at the front of a house or a garage. It makes total sense to have the lights turning on automatically when someone approaches or when a vehicle approaches. And this is not new. If we take a look at my old system on the garage, I do have two floodlights, one on each side, and then I do have a surveillance camera which will be replaced soon enough. But it does more or less of what's here. Now the biggest advantage that I see right over here is that it's a package all in one. I just need to spend about 5 minutes and I do have this system installed. That one that I've got right over there, it took me a lot more than 5 minutes, believe me. So if you are a do-it-yourself guy, then probably you will be able to do what I have right over there, like I did a few years ago. But on the other hand, if you don't want to waste time and you don't mind paying probably a little bit more, then this is a best solution and a faster solution. And even if the price is a bit higher, we will need to compare the lights that there are here, which are really strong, and also the camera that is here that has a great image quality with 180 degrees image. So have that in mind when you decide to get one of these or do it yourself with two floodlights and a surveillance camera. That being said, hope that you guys enjoyed the video, so don't forget the usual thumbs up right over there, which is really appreciated on this side of the screen. My name is Roberto, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.